She's moving the mouse around, see how many minutes. We got like a minute and a half of the movie left. I see the clock winding down. The movie was ending, I could tell. The movie was ending, I could see the clock getting ready to ring. She's moving the mouse around, see how many minutes. We got like a minute and a half of the movie left. I see the clock winding down. For some reason, I just can't bust because there's like people around. The teacher is literally walking. But let me find the...
Yo, homie, dad, you jumped in front of that fat, think you a lifesaver. And I fell out with my bitch, thought she was cheating, but it was a vibrator. Y'all left from bro dad when your bro dad turned to a...
Another motherfucking story time today. Yeah. You probably like, damn, nigga, this title's kind of insane. I ain't gonna lie. This is another story time. I have a whole bunch of banger videos. I told you, I got fired, nigga. I had to lock in, my nigga. But boom, this story time is an insane story time. This is when I was a young, dumb, stupid, horny little nigga, bro. It's a true story. On God, on Wallahi, whatever you want to say. This is a true fucking story. None of my story times are fake. I've had a pretty crazy life in only 22 years. If you don't believe me, I don't really give a fuck. Suck my dick, don't watch the video. But before we get into all that, I want to say subscribe to my Tbvnks live channel and subscribe to my Tbvnks channel. That's the channel I'm gonna be posting a lot more intimate vlogs, just day in the life, straight off the phone, so you know how I'm living. Just when I feel like talking to y'all, as if I'm like not talking through a YouTube video, but talking through a Twitch stream. Like I'm really communicating with y'all, things of that nature. Just a lot more intimate, behind the scenes. Obviously, I still post vlogs on this page, but it'll be a little bit more professional, a little bit more event-based versus just being some random, it's just taking a peek into my life type of look. You feel what I'm saying? But while y'all throwing subs over there, I want to say thank y'all for all the support once again. Should we just jump right into the story time? Fuck it, let's jump right into the story time. All right, so you probably like, bro, is this story time a real story time? Yes, by the title. Yes, it's 100% true. If you don't believe me, like I said, I don't give a fuck. So like always, we gotta set the motherfucking background. So it's 2018. Mind you, if you've never seen my first video of when I talked about how my ex cheated on me, broke my heart when we were, what year was that? 2017, 16 years old, going with juniors, you know what I'm saying? Turning 17, 16 going on 17, trains getting ran, all this crazy shit. You need to go check that video. I talk about it on stream all the time. She actually, I ain't even gonna say I want to say before stream what she did. She did some weird shit. And I was about to troll her, but I'm a better man now, but fuck it. So boom. So if you've never seen that video, that is very important because after she did that to me, I didn't have no woman contact for about, it happened in like November, December, January, February, March, April, May, for like 6 months. For like 6 months, I didn't fuck no bitches. I didn't try to fuck no bitches. I didn't text no woman. I tried talking to one girl, but it just really didn't go nowhere. Like, bro, I was just so disinterested. If you ever been cheated on, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. So yeah, so that is a precursor to the story, and it's gonna lead to why the fuck I was doing crazy shit at this time. So the first girl I tried talking to after all that stuff going on, the second girl I tried talking to after all that stuff going on, she was a green bean. I'm talking about a Irish Spring green bean type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like one of those. I remember I was hearing crazy stories about her. I'm not even gonna say what the crazy stories was, but I'm just gonna say I was hearing crazy stories about her from fucking freshman year all the way up to the end of my junior year. So I remember we was in science class. I was in the stupid nigga science class. I don't know why to this day I got put in the stupid nigga science class, but I did. I was on A level, and that shit was like a jungle gym, a prison, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Those niggas was in there being disrespectful to the teacher, leaving at random times. I remember one time the teacher was trying to talk to us after she was teaching the lesson, and the nigga was like, the bell had rung for lunch. I remember the nigga just got up and just, man, I gotta go to lunch. Just straight disrespecting her ass. I was like, well, dang, he was like, man, I'm hungry. It was straight chaos, mayhem in that bitch. All the ghetto kids was in there. To this day, I still don't know why my counselor put me in the stupid nigga science class. I knew I was a stupid nigga in there because when I walked in there, I seen one of my friends who I knew was a stupid nigga. So I said, fuck. But I stuck through it because I was like, well, it's easy. Fuck, it's just easy A, my report card, whatever. I'll stick through it. So yeah, I'm in the stupid nigga science class. Now, there was a girl in there, not gonna say her name, but I remember me and her became real cool. We would always play around, play fight and all that stuff, but I always took it as just casual flirting. Little did I know it would lead to something else. So it went from casual flirting to me getting her Snapchat, to me getting her number, And then things started progressing from there. We would be on FaceTime calls, you know what I'm saying? She started showing things. I'm like, oh. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, let me start doing my thing over here too. I got the baby oil ready. I told you I was a demon. I got the baby oil ready. She's showing things, she going crazy. I'm like, this is exactly what I like right here. So it started progressively progressing. That's not even a fucking combo of words. I don't know where the fuck that just came from, my nigga. But yeah, so it started progressing. So I remember eventually it got to the point where it was like, fuck the FaceTime calls. I need the real thing. I need the real thing. I don't do all that playing. I don't do all that virtual. Nah, baby. Eventually you got to show me what those throw muscles do. So I remember, I think the crazy thing is I pulled up on her before at her place, in her neighborhood. She was in a neighborhood like 20, 30 minutes away. I remember this is during the time period most niggas, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you first get your car in high school, a lot of your parents a lot of times hated when you drove somewhere far, and farther than was like 20 minutes. They always want to know when you're coming home. I'm like, my nigga, it's 6 p.m. Relax, I just got the motherfucker. Can I enjoy my fucking whip? But that's what type of time they was on. I remember the very first time I pulled up on her, you know what she did? She's a backseat bandit. She started gargling meat. I'm like, hold on, baby. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to the finale. I had to dip, but at least she showed me what she was working with. You feel what I'm saying? So after that, I remember, this is when I started getting comfortable with who I was and how I was a footman. I didn't give a fuck. So she used to ask me, like, what's some of the kinkiest things you've ever done? I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't put my meat on some girl's feet. Like, I liked it, I enjoyed it. This is a freaky ass story, but at the end of the day, who really gives a fuck? My nigga, it's a story time. It is what it is. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem dabbling in the toe game. And she like, oh, that's new. Never done that before, but I wouldn't be scared to try it. I said, oh. Motion man. So we always referred to things we did with the word action of her. I'm talking about some neck action, feet action. She was always talking about action. So I'm like, that's our little inside joke. So you gotta remember that leading on to the story. So I think actually before I pulled up on her, I can't remember. I think I pulled up on her that one time, and then the second or third time we ever did anything was the day all this shit transpired. So I remember, I think this is the second time. I'm pretty sure. So our science teacher, she had the movie set up for one day. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a perfect fucking scenery. Me personally, if you remember science class, they had that fucking shower, you had to pull the shit down. And the tables on the bad kids was in the back, them black tabletop things. You know, where all the jokes was cracking, roast sessions, rap battles, things of that nature. So in my head, I'm like, I'm trying to go back there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go back there. I was trying to do all types of freaky shit. I was like, shit, we can go back there, the lights on. You can be sitting underneath the tabletop. I could be acting like I'm getting notes, and the whole time you're gargling meat. But she like, nah, I'm scared. She like, oh, what? I'm nervous, my nigga. I'm like, all right. You know, I'm like, I am wilding. My head, I was trying to make that shit happen. I'm like, shit, nigga, we can go in the teacher's bathroom. All types of shit. But she told me she actually got caught in the teacher's bathroom before. I said, well, damn, this bitch might be a pro. She was like, I got this. I was like, all right, baby, slow down, baby. So I'm like, fuck it. My nigga, like, what you got in mind? She was like, you know that yellow, she had this jacket I wore. It was this yellow fucking jacket I wore. This fucking bubble coat, whatever. So I wore this big ass yellow bubble coat. So I'm like, shit. Okay. She's like, wear that jacket. I'm like, damn, what she thinking? So I wore this yellow bubble coat. I come to school. I'm ready. My heart's kind of racing. She had brought a big ass bottle of lotion. I'm like, damn, this bitch is a fucking pro, my nigga. Movie got on. I look at her. I said, so what the movie is? She like, take it out. Okay. I'm looking around. Zip. Take my shit off. Shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's only like 12 niggas, 15 niggas in here. We stupid niggas anyway. Take the jacket off. Put that shit over the lap. I seen her go like this. About 5 gulps of lemonade. Nigga said lemonade. Lotion. Rubbed that shit in. Went right under the jacket. And started playing with my meat. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, we were supposed to be doing an assignment during this shit. I did not do that fucking assignment. I was trying to write, but I was like, man, fuck that. And there was a lot of people in this classroom, right? There's like 15 niggas in there. Kind of spread out. There was one nigga that was like a chair. It was an empty chair in between us and between him. So I knew there was no way somebody didn't at least think about what the fuck we were doing. But she's sitting there, she beat my meat. Mind you, we only had 4 blocks in high school. Our high school was 4 blocks. They were each like an hour and a half. So the teacher, she turned on the movie pretty much as soon as the class started. And when I tell you that girl was choking my meat for at least like an hour and 15 fucking minutes, I can't really remember. But she's sitting there, she's choking my meat, right? Halfway through, I remember she told me she had got a pedicure. This is a freaky ass story. I told you, I used to be a freak fucking demon once I got back into the game. So I remember she told me she had a pedicure. You know where this is leading to. I don't give a fuck. I'm a real nigga. I'm motion, man. Y'all wanted to hear these story times. You gonna have to listen to this cringy, freaky ass shit. This is what makes you niggas excited anyway. You niggas come to my stream and the first thing you say is, Tbvnks, my girl, she's going to Jamaica. Do you think she's good? Tbvnks, my girl got nothing in Tbvnks. Shut the fuck up, my nigga. You not going in the TikTok clip. You's a bitch ass nigga. I'm glad your girl was cheating on you. She getting it thrown all in her jaloper, all in her mouth, all in her butthole, all in her ear, getting it slapped all across her face. She got her tongue all out. Taking it straight down the throat. Niggas recording this shit 4K 60 frames per second with the Sony ZV-E10. She gargling niggas meat. You're not going to TikTok clip. You's a bitch ass nigga. Stop DMing me talking about some bro Tbvnks. Can I get some therapy? I'm not your therapist. Go to your fucking pops. I'm a Twitch streamer, YouTuber. Why are you coming to me asking for therapy? Because your girl got fucked. Let me give you some advice right now. Stop coming to me. Go get a job. Go get some motion. Go get some money. And maybe you can go get a bitch about your bitch ass self. You bitch ass nigga. So stop coming to my fucking comments and DMs asking me about your girl, nigga. I don't know. I fuck that bitch and fuck you. I'm sorry. I went on a slight little rant there. I'm sorry. But anyways, let me finish the story. So about 30 minutes in, she's still stroking my shit, using both hands, going crazy. I said, you got that pedicure, right? She's like, yeah. Let me see them Jones. Show me them Jones. It was a cool little 5 out of 10. You know, they ain't really have the cutest feet. I said, so what about that feet action? She said, okay. So you know what we did? She turned over, she put her feet on my meat in class. In the fucking classroom. Sitting there, jerking my meat with her hands and her feet. It's a fucking story time. I don't know why I'm telling y'all this. Fuck it. My digital footprints are all fucked up already. I don't know. At this point, I don't fucking know. Anyway, so she's sitting there, she's jerking my meat with her feet and her hands. So eventually, the angle wasn't really working, so she went back to her hands. Mind you, we've been doing this for at least 35, 45, an hour long now. It's been going on. For some reason, I just can't bust because there's like people around. You know what I'm saying? Plus, once you start getting to doing different things with your meat and you're not the one doing it no more, baby, I can beat my meat the best. I don't know why you think women think they can beat our meat better than what we can. Baby, I know all the tricks, tips and tricks of the trade. You know what I'm saying? Flick the nipples, play with my head. I got candles and shit. Some slow music going on. Like, you know, I got my favorite videos lined up. One of my favorite videos can take me out in 30 seconds. I know this. I know how to stroke, poke, go all around it. You can't beat me at my own fucking game. I invented this shit. I built this shit. Me, brick by brick. And I'll be damn gonna let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I built this shit. You can't beat me at this game, baby. I can use either hand. I'm ambidextrous. I'm Bron. I can go hee. You can't do this. Feel what I'm saying? But anyway, she's sitting there. She's stroking my meat. She's going crazy. I would say this is when I knew I was clutch at life. The movie was ending. I could tell. The movie was ending. I can see the clock getting ready to ring for lunch. So the teacher, she stands up. But as she's standing up, I'm feeling that the familiar tingle. Y'all know the tingle I'm talking about. I'm not even going to explain it. I'm feeling the familiar tingle. The teacher standing up, she's moving the mouse around, see how many minutes. We got like a minute and a half of the movie left. I see the clock winding down. She's still going, The girl, she was about to stop, she got a little nervous. I said, nuh-uh. I said, keep going. She said, huh? I said, bitch, I said keep going, bitch. God damn, what you mean, huh? She said, oh, okay. So as she's still going, the teacher is literally walking to the light. So she was like in slow motion, bro. I'm telling you, she's like, doom, doom. While she's still jerking my meat, still going and jerking. The teacher gets to the light. As soon as she gets to the light, I'm like, oh, fuck, it's not about to happen. When she looks at the joint, we still had like 2 minutes, so she didn't turn the light on. She's sitting there looking. The girl kept going, and it erupted. It came out, it just, well, it didn't really come out like that because I had the coat over, but I knew she felt when it came out because as soon as I nutted, bust, the girl like stopped being she didn't even do it all the way through. I'm like, hold on, baby, I thought she was a pro. Maybe she got a little nervous because the light was coming on. But she stopped immediately. I looked at her hand, it was all just white, milky, and she went to the emergency shower and turned that bitch on and started washing. I'm joking. She didn't go to the emergency shower, but she did wash her hands in the science shower. And immediately I was like, damn, this shit really just happened in the classroom. I started looking around at these niggas. These niggas don't know I just got my meat beat. Yep. After that, I just went about my day. I was just kind of like, you know, I remember she was trying to talk to me and shit. I'm like, how much time? You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. I'm trying to go eat me a chicken sandwich and shit at fucking lunch and just watch out, baby. You're talking too much. You know, that type of shit. After that, I linked with her probably about another 1 or 2 times, maybe once, pulled up in the whipski, things of that nature. And yeah, that was me reintroducing myself back into the game of getting bitches. I was in stage 5, but like the early stages, like the beta, pre-order, where it's like not really registering, and plus I'm too young, my brain's still developing to know I'm in stage 5. After that, that's when I started going crazy. I started saying, fuck these bitches, fuck these motherfuckers, they can suck my dick. And I just started going crazy. You know what, I've been kind of thinking about dropping a video talking about how I became a demon and some of my worst war stories. If y'all want to hear that, let me know right now. Do y'all want to hear that video? Should I make that a video? How I became a demon, all my worst war stories, and some of the craziest things I did to some of these bitches, and how dog of a nigga I was. Some of the stories are so crazy, y'all probably won't believe it, like this one. But let me know if y'all want to do it, if I should do it. Throw it down in the comments. This is a quick little story time. Honestly, it may stay unreleased. I might release it, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't really have no fucking conscience, or at this point, I'm like, just fucking, I'm just talking about whatever the fuck comes to mind. But if you enjoyed this story time, it's a short little story time. All my other ones like 23, 25 minutes, a little quick little, I can't go to, how much more detail you may hear me talking about getting my meat beat in science class? My nigga, calm your little horny ass down. But if you enjoyed this motherfucking story time, if you enjoyed my channel at all, make sure to throw a like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Go to the Tbvnks channel, I'm gonna link it down below. Go to my Tbvnks live channel, subscribe, follow me on Twitch and all that shit. And I'll see y'all in the next one. See ya.